Hello everybody, and welcome to another week of Valpo Football Preview, along with head coach Dave Cicchini. This is Todd Eichow, and we start off with congratulations, first conference win of the year, and really a game that went back and forth, an exciting game to watch, an exciting game I'm sure to coach, a lot of ups and downs, but you pulled out mainly because some really good special teams played. Certainly buoyed what took place late in the ball game, and great to have a win in a 42-35 final.
It was. It was an uneven game, certainly an exciting game with a lot of momentum swings, but that's probably the thing that I'm proudest of our football team handling that. And in the fourth quarter, when it came down to a critical situation on offense, we needed a drive to eat up some clock and get us a touchdown. We got that. The special teams stepping up with a huge kickoff return, and then really the punt on the second or two plays towards the end of the game, getting that off was outstanding. And then the defense coming up big in the fourth quarter with the turnover on the second to last final drive. All three phases of the game, when faced with a critical, here it is for the first time in the season really, where the outcome of the game was in doubt in the fourth quarter, and for all three phases of the game to step up and be successful in those clutch situations was incredible.
The conditions were not good. It rained hard throughout most of the day. The wind back and forth, some very strong winds at times, but still you had a quarterback who stepped up and threw 5 touchdown passes under these conditions, many of them deep balls down the field. That's something which I think is a testament to him, but you guys found the right place at the right time, and maybe overall thoughts on Ryan Clark.
Yeah, I thought he played a fabulous game. He's still young. He did make some rookie-type mistakes throughout the course, but he really played an unbelievable game, facing the hurdles of a defense that was doing some things that we weren't anticipating, and the weather and with the rain and the wind, and he really stepped up and made play after play. Jason Meeran, our offensive coordinator, put together a great game plan to play to, I think, Ryan's strengths, and we made some nice adjustments in the second half to help really jumpstart the offense after we had gotten into a period where we'd had a couple of 3-and-outs, and it was nice to have it all come together in that second half where we really needed to score just about every time we had the ball, and we did.
Just an idea now on the quarterback situation going forward. Dalton Stokes had played in the first couple ball games, and we looked at him as maybe he's your starting quarterback for the season, with maybe Ryan Clark moving in as the number 2, or work out on who's playing better. And now Dalton's been out, and I don't know if he's ready to come back, but what happens when he is ready to come back?
Yeah, no, I mean that's we're gonna we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're hoping to have him here for the Drake game coming up on Saturday. He's going to try to practice on Tuesday, and we'll see how that goes. It is his throwing shoulder that's sore. The X-rays came back negative, but we'll see how that comes, and if he's able to have a strong week, we'll take that into consideration. But we don't want to rush him back, particularly now that we've got Scott Stahl healthy back from his concussion. So we do have a little bit of a depth at that position as well. So Ryan playing the type of game that he had and really rising to the top really gave us the luxury this week to not force Dalton to rush back if he's not 100%.
And as we look ahead to Drake, a team which is very, very good defensively, you're going to need to throw the ball, maybe need to throw the ball deep to beat Drake. It's good to have Ryan coming off a really good game. You're going to need a big performance from him, no doubt about it.
Without question. Yeah, Drake has an outstanding defense. They're big. They are physical. They have played some great defensive football here throughout the first half of the season, and it's going to be a challenge for us. This is a team that does a great job stopping the run, and they do a great job of putting pressure on the quarterback in the pass game, and so we're going to need to be at our best if we're going to expect to move the football.
And on the other side, you're really ready to get some more consistency, I think, from the defense. Right. Good to see them make the stands late in the ball game, but there's not the consistency I'm sure you were hoping to get.
Right, and that's where we still believe the strength of our team lies. We've got a lot of experience there, and we did give up a couple of big plays against Davidson. Their wide receiver, who we knew was a great player, made a couple of outstanding catches on us, and I give Davidson's coaches a lot of credit. They came up with a great game plan, a couple of trick plays that worked for them, and really, we just in those situations weren't playing really good assignment football. understanding, reading your keys. If you're playing man coverage, we got caught looking into the backfield. If we were playing zone coverage, we got caught getting out of our zone, and we've got to correct those types of mistakes because we really do need to come up big in a game like this against Drake and be more consistent and get some turnovers, which we were able to do in the second half.
Right. And I think you said coming in, maybe the strength, we got a veteran secondary, and there hasn't been the great consistency from the secondary. You've kind of some moving parts in here.
Sure.
Kellen Hughes certainly has stepped up and is playing well for you to safety spot. The questions are, can you get out and cover people over a period of 60 minutes? And that's what has to happen the rest of the way.
Exactly. Anytime that we've got single coverage, particularly out on the edge with our corners. And we have been shuffling a lot of players in there, some due to injury, some just we've got young kids, freshmen who are going to be excellent football players someday, but they need some experience, and we're trying to get them experience here this first half of the season. So it's nice to have a guy like Kellen step up and make plays, and we feel like there are more guys. There, Joey Diaz-Martinez has a couple of interceptions on the season. He stepped up big in at parts of the Davidson game as well. But we do need to continue to have more consistency in the secondary.
All right, good luck. Going to be a tough one on Saturday. Good luck against Drake.
Great. Thank you.
For head coach Dave Cicchini, this is Todd Ica. We'll talk to you next week on Valpo Football Preview.